Hey, fellow Ristopians, stay cool. Yeah. So yeah, bit controversial. I'm gonna put it out there. I don't think there's such a thing as a good summer watch. Yeah. So what am I wearing? Got my Blancpain Time Swatch 50 Fathoms Atlantic, I think this is. I got this, picked this up when it came out, and I quite like it. It's quite nice. It is a summery watch. I guess I would say this is my most summery watch. This is kind of, I want to wear that in the summer, but Ristopia, you just said there's no such thing as a summer watch. I think my point is that you can't just have a colourful watch and say, because that's what people do, don't they? It's like, oi, summer watch, yeah, let's have loads of colour. Whoa. And they do, it kind of, they look nice, but I think my main point here is that all watches just look better in the sun. Everything looks better in the sun. The other thing is, I don't want to I think I've got quite a nice toned, the rest of me isn't toned, but I've got quite a nice toned, I've got the right amount of man hair. It's quite a nice size. It's tanned at the moment. I tan really easily on my arm, but again, just my arm. I should be an arm model. That's probably the best bit of me. But yeah, I'm not like having a go at, the weedy wristed out there or anything, the pale skinned. But surely it's not really about, my point is it's not about the watch. Anyone can put a colourful watch on. But it's about, anything would look good. Well, I say anything, and I've got one here that wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't wear that in the summer. This is my new watch. I absolutely love it. I can't tell you how excited I get by putting this on. It's a pre-owned Casio XL G-Shock. What is it? It's GD-X6900. This is the blacked out version. I'm going to be wearing this tonight to see the new Mission Impossible movie at the Everyman. I'm going to go off to Spoons, have a slap up meal at Spoons, couple of bevies, then go off, see Mission Impossible. And I've got to tell you, if Tom Cruise is wearing one of these in the latest, the last Mission Impossible film, I'm going to be making some noise in that cinema. Bosh! Is it lit? Oh, you can't really see it. It's not dark. Can you see that? I'm looking through there we go. Bosh! Look at that nice blue lumen and the spinning round things. But yeah, a black watch. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's not very summery. I'd feel, so I'm sort of saying there isn't really a thing. The summer watch thing isn't a thing, but I think this, this is one that you don't wear. Not wearing a certain watch in summer is a thing. But yeah, so I've got a selection of what I would call summery watches, and I've got my helm, which is in my favourite colour. I did have the white version in titanium, which had like a duck egg blue and yellow bits going on, which is really cool. And I wore that. So I was lucky enough to go to Hawaii a couple of years ago, and I wore the white one there. Got fond memories of that. This Tissot I wore to Greece last year. Got fond memories of that. Nice sort of classy alligator strap on that. It's got a bit of colour. It's got a blue dial and brown strap. And it looked good in the sun, but again, it's mainly looked good with a tanned arm. It wasn't really. I don't get this thing where it's like just to put a bright watch on. This is another bright watch I've got, so you'd sort of let's wear that. But it's colourful at any time of the year. And the other thing, I haven't got one on at the moment, but in winter I'd have a winter watch. Looks like I should have put one on. It's just a long sleeve top. It's not even a watch, is it? It's just a top. The watch comes out when you pull the top back. So yeah, summer watch is basically is any watch. Oh, I've got another one over here. Look, I've got this. I've got my Citizen on my Watch Gecko rubber strap with deployant clasp. This is a nice. There are nice watches to put on in the summer. Don't get me wrong, but you know, it isn't really just about that. And I don't think it is just, let's put a bright watch on, you know, I mean, I didn't buy these watches for summer. And I suppose that's my point. I didn't really buy any of these watches for summer. I bought them because I like them. And they would look better. No, sorry, they would look good in summer, in the sun, on a bare arm that's hopefully looks good and is tanned. But so would any watch. So would any watch, apart from the ones that you don't wear, like the ones that I don't know, like the Death Watch. It's just so dark. But other than that, any watch. I mean, you know, any watch is going to look good in the summer. Look, I've got a couple here. Look, just put those on your arm in the sun. And it's also about what you're doing in the sun, isn't it? You're having a good time. That's the reason that I've got certain memories of watches on holiday. It wasn't the watch. It was just that it was sunny and nice, and I was having a good time. But yeah, it's not really a watch. There's no such thing as well, there's no such thing, but the summer watch thing is way overrated. That's what I reckon anyway. But let me know in the comments below. For now, one wrist, live it.